Hi you guys, welcome back to Linda's Pantry. So tonight, I thought I was gonna have enough time to braise short ribs all day today and get them started, go to work, come home early and finish them off. And that didn't happen. I had clients that needed in, and so I stayed for the duration, which I love them all, so I would always do that. So I have to do a quick version of braised short ribs. My option is, you guessed it, a pressure canner. I have a couple of them. I have a few of them, I should say. But the one I'm going to use tonight is an electric pressure canner. It's got a little bigger pot. And I don't know that all this is going to fit in there, but I'm sure going to try. So here's your ingredients list. I've got 1 onion that I've quartered. I've got 3 red potatoes that I've quartered. And the reason only 3 potatoes is we're going to have this crusty sourdough mammoth loaf of bread to go with it. Oh, I can't wait. I've got mushrooms. I have carrots. Garlic's in here hiding. I've got 3 bay leaves, about a tablespoon of fresh thyme, and a half a tablespoon of rosemary, which actually right now I just want to run my knife through those a little bit. We don't want a big old pine needle, even though they're really going to cook down. It can be unpleasant. So just do a rough chop. Okay, and then salt, pepper. I've got 2 cups of a nice Cabernet Sauvignon in there. And I'm gonna put about a teaspoon of celery seed, because I don't have any celery in here, but I like the flavor. And a tablespoon of parsley, dried parsley. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna salt and pepper these. I'm gonna sear them off in the pan. And I'll bring you back. After I sear them, I'm gonna take them out, and then I'll bring you back when I'm putting it all together. Okay? Deal? Okay, I'll be back. All right, so now we've actually browned these short ribs off, and I feel like I have too many, but I know all the meat's gonna shrink down. These veggies are gonna shrink, so I think we'll be all right. I did want to mention that I have some beef stock also. I did not mention that in my ingredients list. So that being said, I do want to put my veggies down first, and I put the pan back in. This is a electric pressure cooker, so it works a little bit differently. It's got its own gauge. It took me a while to trust it, but I guess I do. So I've had really good luck with this. I know a few people out there that have one of these on YouTube. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my chunks of potatoes down, and this will create a bed for everything for these short ribs to sit on. And the onions, how easy can you get? You're going to put your carrots in there. And I'm not doing as many, and the garlic. Not doing as many carrots as I wanted to, just because of the small space that I have to work with. And you know me, I want to make a ton, so it's probably good that I did not have time to get this done today. And then I have all my herbs are going on over here. I'm going to put those on top of the meat, so we're going to keep that aside. Then I'm going to get the short ribs in here, and there's not much room left, of course, but it does break down. So you know what? These are big, fat, meaty. Look at how meaty those are, and look how that one just rolled over and laid on the counter. I swear. YouTube. I'm telling you. Okay, we'll just say these fat ones. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to try to get 6 in here. These 2, I'm not gonna try to cram in there, and we'll clean up our mess. I'm not gonna try to cram those 2 in there. I'll put them in the fridge, and we'll figure it out. Okay? And this makes me crazy. I hate it when I make a mess, and I truly only do it when you're here. No. And then I'm gonna add my red wine. Cabernet Sauvignon. This is delicious. It just makes such a rich, hearty flavor to the broth and to everything else. And I do have some beef stock here. So now I'm going to put all my herbs down here on top, my bay leaves, all that's going in there. And we're not going to measure. Celery seed in my palm. Yep, there you go. And parsley. And how easy is this? We're going to turn this on. It's going to go for on the meat section, probably a little longer because it's a tough cut of meat. And oh, I'm going to bring you back when we open it up. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now I want to know. Oh, it's got a pretty high full mark. I'm shocked. So I'm going to add some more water. It vents just like a canner, so you got to know that you're doing the right thing. Yeah, the full mark is right here, which I really thought it was a little bit different, but more water or more beef. I don't know. I might be able to get those other pieces in there. We'll opt for the beef. How's that? And I'm going to use my fingers because it's my family, my husband, and he doesn't mind. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Okay, so I'm at just below the full mark. This is going to be delicious. Okay, so I got all 8 of those beautiful short ribs. These are on a budget. They were only $2.49 a pound. And we're going to have braised short ribs for a couple of nights. And the behemoth loaf of bread, which I'm so excited about. So this actually fits on. You've got to lock it on just like you do any other pressure cooker. And locks right in place. You want to hit that onto that, and then you're going to program it. And let's turn it on. How about that? I know it's plugged in. Yep, plugged in. Make sure it's plugged in the back. There we go. Oh, back of it wasn't plugged in. Okay, so we have function and meat. And we're going to go to time. Okay. No, how about that? We'll clear function, clear, meat, and go. And so you just let it come up to speed and it's going to do its thing. And we're just going to go do something else for the... Okay, so this is the end result of the braised short ribs, or pressure cooked short ribs, I guess. So these are really tender. Oh my gosh, they're coming off the bone. They just flake right off and pull apart. Yum, look at that. Oh, I gotta taste it. That was delicious. So, and this is our sourdough bread that I didn't get to rise it quite long enough, but that's okay. I'm all good with it. He can sop up, it's got plenty of sopping power. He can sop up all that juice from the braised short ribs, the potatoes and carrots and all the other stuff. It tastes amazing. This stock or broth that's in here, I'm just going to taste it for you and make sure that it's amazing. Oh, yeah. And I can actually, there's a real background of the mushrooms. The cremini mushrooms are in there too. So I hope this inspires you. You guys, this was, you know, it took a little longer than I wanted. I wasn't quite prepared for what I had going on tonight, but I can't cook tomorrow, so I had to do something for both nights. So I used a pressure cooker that I have, and I made do, and we're all happy. And we've got dinner for probably 4 or 5 nights, but that's okay. It's all good. I hope you come back. I hope you subscribe. Hey, hit the like button, and if you really like the recipe, place it on your Facebook page. Come on, you guys, support each other. All right, you guys, God bless.